Hello everyone, Salve here and welcome back to episode 4 of 100% complete run of Atomfall. Right now we are going to enter into Wyndham Village. Before entering there, I should tell you that there is another entrance inside sewer tunnel. If you remember, there was a room with ladder. I didn't touch the ladder. So you can go from there. Anyway, you can go from there or we can go from here. It doesn't really matter. So let's go. Okay.
Well. Just look what the cat dragged.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Pay attention.
He will tell you to meet Captain
This
Sims.
village is under military
Captain Sims'
occupation
quest
per the
is
quarantine
related to one of the
protocol.
ending in Atomfall.
You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, alright?
Alright,
What
you
are
can talk to
gawping
him.
at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village.
Just like
Just
that.
like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So we just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse.
So you can ask where to find the
I reckon
captain.
he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, so bandstand is exactly here. This is greenhouse, I think. Greenway or greenhouse something. Anyway. So the thing is, this is a Wyndham Village. There are about 3 quests, I think. One is inside the church. This is church. One is inside the... This is actually village hall where we meet Captain Sims. If you enter here before going there, you will meet Captain Sims here. If you don't enter here and go straight away here. In fact, if you don't enter here and move about anywhere, you will meet Captain Sims here delivering a dialogue, a speech. So yeah, village hall. And this one is, I think, village shop. We will meet another trader here. This one is bakery. We will meet another trader here. And there is another quest that will lead us to Casterfell Woods with Mother Jago. That is for the future. And this one, right? This one is another quest. Grendel head quest. I think this one or this one. And this one is interchange. Yeah, entrance from here. Anyway, let's go. So right here is one of the... You know what? Let's go.
Should I shoot him, Sarge?
No, thank you.
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
So it is Wyndham Village. Very nice. Let me just... Yeah, get something. So let me just... Little tea room. We can track this one. So for little tea room, we need to go... Oh, yeah, exactly. There is a key and that key actually opens up the chest inside this village hall. Anyway, inside this room, right? Or this room? One of this room anyway. There is one training stimulant. Get that first. Okay, this one is the room or house. So that one is all barred. We need to go from the behind. This one we can open. Not barred, my bad. But actually this is restricted. We will be trespassing. Exactly. So you can loot everything that you can get your hands on. Very slowly because if they hear you, they will come inside and yeah. There will be some fighting. By the way, Wyndham Village also has 2 robots. If you want to kill them and get their battery, do so in some secluded area where there are no more enemies. Otherwise, everyone will shoot you and you will be dead. Yeah, part crate with a training stimulant and a first aid kit. Very nice. It should be good. Kind of. Anyway, we can move on from here.
Oi, what was that?
Yeah. See? That was that. So we are done over here. There is one dig spot here and there is another collectible. Basically, we have to destroy 10 gnome statue. There are total, I think, 13 or 15 throughout this area. So our first statue is here. Anyway, dig spot. And another entrance that I was talking about, your entrance is here. Actually, we should go. There is a note here. You know what? Let's go there first. There are lots of rats and rat nest, and there is an entrance here. Cellar entrance something. We can go right now, but the thing is that there is a note there. Yeah, that note actually belongs with the quest line that we have to start from after talking Captain Sims or just going inside the church first. So let's go here where the water is coming. Follow it all the way to the limit, to the end. You can just crawl through here. There is a note here. That is why we came here. Under authority of protocol. Anyway, if we go more above, we can find the entrance to Sewer Tunnel. Basically the ladder that was going up to unknown entrance. That is it. That is all that I had to show you here. And get the note, of course. We are very close to getting the achievement to read 50 notes. Actually, in this area, we are going to get about 4 or 5 achievements. With the robot, there are 3 achievements. One is to get the battery. One is to put the battery again. And one is to destroy a robot completely. Anyway, get your machete on because there are a whole lots of rats here. So what you want to do is destroy these nets, all the nests. There are 5, 6 nests. Here this is a cellar door. We can go inside, but the thing is, yeah, again, we will get the notes that we don't want right now. Come on, just die, thank you. One more is right here. There is one I couldn't see. I can now. We're done, right? There is of course one more, and there is of course a dig spot. Is there one more nest somewhere? I can hear the noise, but it's not coming from here. So we are good, I think. Nothing here inside these houses. Destroyed. Runes. Cool. So let's go, yeah, dig spot. One dig spot is right here. One dig spot is right here. And here is another, what do you call it? Another of the note that we need for the case. Basically, with these 2 notes, one inside this, and one inside this, we will know who the killer is. Come on. Let's get this. Thank you. So dig. Lunchbox. That is our 4th lunchbox. Very nice. Here is Spitfire Orange. Very cool. So you will get this at your position. 30.8 and 81.0 north. Glue and burn cell. Okay. Problem is, yeah, there is no numeric tube inside this village anywhere except the interchange. That is one heck of a problem. We can go and get this stick spot also, but the thing is, I am going to get this stick spot and first gnome here. Then we will move on, enter here. There is a phone booth and one dig spot around here. Enter into the church. Yeah, that is what we are going to do. So that we can actually get started with the quest line. Not going to enter here. There is a recipe, I think Molotov recipe. We already have that. maybe a training stimulant or two. Some notes. And that's about it. That is our first robot. So if you want to destroy these robots, you can see those glasses, one in the chest and one on the head. Head one is a sensor. You want to, yeah, destroy that so that it will stun it, and you can go behind it and get the battery. When the battery is out, you can shoot the battery to destroy the robot, or you can take out the battery and then destroy the robot. Basically, yeah. Problem is, if I shoot at him, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people more. So that is why I'm not shooting at him right now. Yeah, I'm going. Let's just get the telephone call here.
This is the transaction. Oberon must die. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open.
Yeah, there is one ending to actually go with this guy. The guy on the phone. The voices.
Sequence is assured.
Yeah, total 7 ending, I think. Choose whatever you want actually. You can help me escape.
If Oberon is dead, then the way others have to follow their advice is at best optimal. Be careful.
You're like, you got a new lead. Escape. That is one ending. Joy is another ending. Captain Sips is another ending. And of course, you can see that our metal detector is showing something.
Stranger, eh?
So we are going to find another dig spot right here. Thank you. This one is cash. I think this is Ace cash. Right here. At 32.2. 79.1 basically the entrance and the church, yeah. We didn't get the gnome. Come on, my bad. The gnome is right here. You know what? Yeah, let's get this first. And Pistolemo, thank you. Seriously, I can't. And get our gnome first. The thing is, when you see the map, it seems like it is really big. It's not really.
Don't be causing trouble, alright?
What the heck? Let's go. When you run about, it's really small.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians. And
Yeah,
get this
just
mess
at the door
sorted
where
out.
the guy is sitting. This is our first. Did we get the big spot right here? We didn't, right? It's behind this.
Orders be blown, yeah?
Come on, I didn't come here. Yeah, behind this. This will be 9th one if it is a cache exactly. And we got the achievement, okay. Where there's mug, there's brass. Find 10 metal detector caches. That was 10th, my bad. Seriously, I can't loot anything. I shouldn't have bought this, yeah, because we don't have... It's okay, we can always just drink it. Anyway, get this. It is at 30.3 and 78.6. So let's get our first gnome.
Right, listen to me, you old knout.
Yeah, these guys are
Orders
chatting
is
about.
orders.
This guy's there, and our
Obey
first
orders,
gnome statue is
or
right
it's
there.
a jug.
Just at this position. 30.5 and 78.9. Just after the entrance on the right. What you want to do is destroy this. Yeah, okay.
I'm not joking. Leave,
Thank you.
or you'll be sorry.
So that was our first
Don't be a
statue.
fool. Stand down.
Yeah, okay, I'm going. Now let's just enter into the church.
If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling
Try to fight the robot if you are fighting the robot
vigilance can save lives.
when he is kinda alone or with very less people. And obviously don't stay in the open when you are fighting robot, because when they start to shoot, yeah, you will be dead without any words coming out of your mouth. That fast. So what you want to do is get behind some kind of wall where bullets won't shoot you at you. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the church. In fact, they don't even fight this guy. We got this cash right here. I can't pick up anything. Anyway, I hope that you got this key from medical, church cellar key, because we are going to enter the church. There are 3 entrances to the church. One is here, one is behind, and there is one gnome statue on top of the church. We can go on the top of the church from the inside. So let's go. Saint Catherine's Church. So there has been a murder here. So the thing is, with this case, with this lead, I am going to take advantage of everybody here and get the prize from all the people involved. From the vicar, because you already know that vicar has a battery, right? Atomic batteries. Yeah, Molly sold a battery to vicar. Exactly. So might as well look out for everything here. More than enough fireworks. Very nice. Seriously, I'm full. Already full. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use this also. I'm going to use this also. Okay.
Why here of all places? If
Yeah,
they'd
there
resolved
has
to
been a
do
murder.
something so awful.
Murder in the church. That is a lead.
I'm sorry, we're closed today.
So hear him out.
Please leave.
Before talking to him, actually search the Maisie Higgins body. You want the sickle and you want this note, the read note. Mereview Hotel, we got a new lead. Basically, investigate the ruined cottage by the Mereview Hotel in Wyndham. The note was found on this. Exactly, so you can track this lead here. Let me show you on the map. So this one is Mereview Hotel and we want to go here. Here is the note, as I said before. So one note here and one note inside the cellar. Now we can go to talk to anybody actually.
What do you want? I had nought to
And
do
play
with
your
Maisie's
card side,
death,
basically.
I swear.
Choose options
In God's
carefully.
name, and neither did the vicar. I don't know. She probably got on the wrong side of that. You should leave. This... like ice. If you want to play detective.
Cool, nothing else is here I think. Yeah, okay. Cloth. So talk to Vicar here.
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here
And choose carefully. You want me to ignore a corpse? What happened? Were they murdered?
So it seems. To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one.
Yeah, he wants us to tell
I
no
know
one.
how it seems,
But we will
but I would
ask
not ask such
for
a
a
thing if it
reward
weren't for the
in
good of
exchange
the
for our
village.
silence.
It's
That will net us an
vital the
atomic
military
battery.
don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
Exactly, for silence. So you want to choose. I have heard you own an atomic battery. I'll take that as a payment for my silence. Choose that. Definitely choose that.
How did you... You're very well informed, I must
So he will
say.
give us a key and we can just go
Very
and open
well.
the chest.
This key will open a box upstairs. You'll find your payment in there.
Vickers key, exactly. So choose this. Murder victim. Why would someone do such a thing? Let's go with shocked.
All too many a reason, I'm sad to say. There are certain beliefs around here. Harmless before the disaster, but
Yeah, with this quest,
since
go about as I am
with
going
the
about.
protocol now imposing their law,
For the best
it's
result,
all
for the
become
best
somewhat
rewards.
tribal. Maisie here must have got mixed up in something.
It is important
The
actually. This
weapon that
is
was
really, really
used
important.
to,
The steps that I'm taking.
a peculiar choice. It puts me in mind of those debauched druids out in the woods. Well, we call them druids. I'm not sure what they call themselves. The disaster seems to have fostered the return of some distinctly atavistic, indeed thoroughgoing pagan sentiments around here. The following sprang up in Casterfell woods shortly after, in the ruins of an old castle, and has since bloomed into a vicious cult. Certain death. That's what you'll be met with if you choose to enter the woods. I advise you to stay well away. Now,
Alright, so the thing is,
you'll
let's
do
go.
the right thing, I'm sure.
Look out every
God go
place
with you.
because you can find something. I'm not so sure what.
What in
Some
heaven's
notes.
name shall we do with you, Maisie?
You will go up. Yeah, there is another note here. Kepler's star. Alright, let's go down below first. I want to show you. You know what? Let's go above first. Get the reward, then we will go down. All the way up. There is a chest, exactly. That way will lead us to the roof. And there is another room. We have to go there, so yeah. First get the atomic battery from here. Got another atomic battery. Fruitful trade. Very nice. Yeah, this one cool. Atomic batteries. That one is finished. Dissolved. Atomic battery. Where should I keep this? Let's go here. And a sickle. Fast attack speed. I didn't really need this. This one is way much better. Now let's go up top. Get the gnome statue. Here it is, our second gnome statue. Second one is done. What the heck? For ravens or bats? Bats. You know what? Let's go. Let's go down. By the way, you can holster the weapon by pressing the same button. The button that you have the things on. And let's go down below. There is another door right there. Let me just check that out. Actually, that is another entrance here. Wyndham Village, exactly. Down. I think this is a note. No. This is a note. Scientist Caro was captured. Explore the prison in South Kathamur. So yeah, for Dr. Garrow, the thing is, by doing this quest, the quest that we are doing right now, this one, we can report it to Captain Sims and he will be friendly and we can enter the prison without actually fighting anybody. Otherwise, there will be a whole lot of people there. That is why we are doing this quest. That is why this quest is really, really important for all the endings. Nothing else. Very nice. So this one is a door. We have the key for it from the medical. That is why I picked it up, so that we can go and we will meet Dr. Holden inside. He is also holding an ending. So let's go inside. Okay, and we are going to get one manual. Actually, this is not a manual like a piece of paper, but a
Slowly now.
skill.
Come into the light where I can
Training
see you.
stimulant, take it. There is 2 more training stimulant inside.
Wait. You're not one of the scientific staff.
Cool. Yeah, this guy is a zombie, kind of turning inside. Dr. Holder. We will talk to him in a bit. First explore. Get this. Poison, don't get that. Inventory is full, okay. Frost tumbler, yeah, exactly. Training stimulant, 2 of it. And this one is skill. Basically, it will unlock. I think this is skill and this is skill. We'll get the skill for free after taking this injection, inoculation. And this one we'll have to open. This one is for radiation and this one is for infection that we get from ferals and all. So get this. Exactly. Hearing voices. Smoke clouds. Thank you. So this one is already given. And we can open this radiation. And we can open healing consumables, restore more health over time. Actually, this one is good. But I am going to open this one first. This one is definitely, yeah, we are going to take it for the later part of the interchange. Now we can talk. We got everything right. Yeah. Let's go and talk to him face to face. Thank you. Can you go away? Anyway, let's go.
Who the blazes are you? I know every face on the project, and you're not one of them. How did you know I was down here?
I found a clue to this lab while exploring the medical facility. Let's go with that.
You found it in... You mean to say you were inside the interchange? Just how did you get in there? They sealed the place tight.
I found a key card. Let's go with that.
You found one. Just found a key card. I believe you. It's so ludicrous that I searched to no avail while you just find one. Too ludicrous to be untrue. The interchange. Open again after...
Yeah, we met Dr. Alan Holder.
For all this time. Astonishing. I thought it was sealed for good, and its contents forever out of reach. But look, do you realize what this means? If you have access to the interchange, then we might be able to stop this nightmare before it spreads beyond the wall.
Okay, spread of what? Beyond the wall, into the country at large. I don't know. Let's go with spread of what?
You must have seen it. In the interchange. That damned infestation. We first discovered the growth at the Oberon site. I was one of the team assigned to study it. You know, at first we thought it was benign. Beneficial even, according to the early results.
Go on.
In our experiments, small doses of the growth in a purified form showed the most astonishing effect on cognitive capability. But it was not purified nearly enough, as it transpired. Its active agent was much more active than we realized. What it was doing to both our bodies and our minds all the while, it beggars imagination. We thought we held the future in a test tube. But all we had isolated was evil in its purest form.
Okay. You're talking about learning stimulant. Let's go with Barry.
You can see why I must keep myself hidden away down here. Yes, it's under control, but I'll never be entirely free of it. Thanks to this apparatus, I found a way to inoculate myself, halting the infection before it could fully establish itself. If my colleagues had shown more faith in my line of experimentations, well, we wouldn't be where and what we are now. But look, we have so little time. I desperately need your help.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. All
I
right.
need you to go back to the medical facility, and this time, go deeper. all the way down to the quarantine level. Somewhere in there is a sealed cylinder. It's labeled Sample 1. Find it and bring it here to me. Do that, and I can promise answers. Answers and a way out of here. Here's my keycard. It will get you deeper into the medical section.
Yeah, that is why I didn't explore the medical section. So we got the keycard. Very nice. Yeah, interchange is going to be the last area that we explore, I think. Anyway, what is the sample?
It was the first sample of the growth that was extracted. We took it to the lab to test it. That was a few months before the disaster. It's a pure sample, and that's what makes it so important. I see you've already helped yourself to a dose of my inoculant, jumping the gun a little, but it's all for the good. If you ever encounter a thick area of growth, or are suffering from a potent strain of the infection, that stuff will ease the burden. It should give you a better chance of surviving infested areas. And with any luck, it will silence the voices in your head. Best of luck.
Thank you. So we have started the quest line. Escape course. So in his quest line, there will be a time actually when he asks, where is Dr. Garrow is? The location of Dr. Garrow. Do not tell him unless or until the point you are ready to take all the endings. Basically, you have made your save. So yeah, just to warn you guys. So we are good here, right? Let's go outside now. And yeah, continue on to the Wyndham Village. We got so many leads, man. Yeah. Anyway, let's go out. So we got this. We can go, actually we should go here first. It doesn't really matter. What I want you to do is go inside the village shop first. Let's go. Alright, so we are out. How many training stimulants did we get inside? 2 and 3, yeah, right? Yeah, one more inside. Sorry, my bad. Let's go inside again. Okay, so there is a gap here on the left. The Dr. Holden. Yeah, squeeze through. There is a box. This one. Okay, so open this, nothing else. Training stimulant, 3 of them, okay. Do not, and burn salve recipe. Do not forget to come inside here. Let's get this. Painkiller recipe. Cool. I don't have space here. Oberon biology report. Very nice. Get this. Let me drop something. I can just use this. Burn salve I already have. Yeah, exactly. And painkiller I can consume. Burn salve. Do I want this? I can drop it if I want to. So we got painkillers, damage resistance buff, and burn salve. Let's go. So do not forget this when you're inside. Not like me. I have to actually remind myself. Too much to remember. Okay, so for the time being, we are done with the church. Yeah, we're done with the church. Let's go up. Get out. We got the gnome statue at the top. So before we head outside, this one is village hall. Yeah, exactly. So one gnome statue is around here. Don't go inside. I'm not going inside. I'm going to meet with him here first. Get the gnome statue. Get inside the village shop. Then we will go ahead. Wyndham Village. So this one is interchange. This one is also, yeah, no entry. Restricted area. Only one guard is there. If you want to go, you can go. I'm not going there right now. I'm not going there from here also. And there is one more node just behind the church. Come outside and yeah. Just across this. Behind it. rear it, cool it, and yeah, and keep running. The Wyndham Village Hall. Very nice. Do not go inside. If you go inside, Captain Sims actually will come here. I think when you go inside, he will start to move from here, and when you come out and go again, he will be here. I think so at least. So this one is your third Gnome statue, and of course a note. So statue is right here. 33.5, 79.1. After this, we are going to go ahead inside here, and then, as I said before, there is a dig spot here. One dig spot here, one dig spot here. Then we will move toward this. Get this here. I think one gnome is here somewhere. And yeah, one comics and everything is here. So destroy this. That was our 3. Do not go inside. You can, but I just want to show you. That is it. And I am going to exactly Wyndham Hardware. This is village shop. We are going to meet our what? We met 2 trader in the Chittendale. This one will be 3rd. Bakery is 4th. And what else? One more. One more trader somewhere, yeah? Yeah, okay, this one. Let's go. Grendel said that is the name. So meet with him, talk to him. This is the guy who will give us the manual that I said that we can get also in the Delta. And I didn't get there because we can get through him. Morris Wick, just talk to him.
Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with?
I'm more interested in why the soldiers are here in the first place.
There are saviors and protectors. Well, that's their story, any road. They came in when the government built them walls around the place. Don't think the plan was for them to get trapped in here, same as us, but here they are. Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy.
Okay. Let me see what he has. Nothing of importance right now. Cool. Can I just... Yeah, we don't get money. Okay, I don't want anything. So yeah. High damage, fast attack speed. Actually, this is much better than this. Yep. Can I barter that? Holy moly. This is way too much. I'm not going to give. Anyway, let's get away with the dialogues.
I'm here today not because I've learned to get... The village needs to stick together. Big explosion.
Let's get it over with the last option also.
The whole village, we were out in the streets, the soldiers, but then temper, we had no... In the months after the disaster, some people kept going on about the soil calling to them. Then one night, soldiers have been properly down.
Thank you. So when we come back from this, after getting this node and the node inside the cellar here that we got, we'll have to come back and talk to him again. And then there will be an option to get the reward. So he will give you the manual. And this is also a restricted area. So yeah, and there is a key here. Take that. Drop back. Door key. Nothing else here? I don't think so. No. So when he's not looking at you, yeah, go inside. Exactly. Restricted area. A note. else, right? No notes. Alright, let's get out. Since we have the key. Wyndham Village, where are we? We're just outside, very nice. We can go and talk with Bakery, inside Bakery also. Yeah, let's go. So this robot, you can actually call him here and fight from here and kill him. Get the battery, he is coming, yeah, exactly. Before doing that, I recommend that you save. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's open up the achievement. I can just, yeah, do it here. Saving, thank you very much. Get your gun. Can we? I don't know. Alright, so I hope you have saved and I recommend. Oh, we can't save it anyway. Let's go back. Come on, let me go before he actually comes up again. Get the battery. Extract. That will be one of the achievements. And unplugged. Extract the battery from an overheating robot. I hope that you saved it. In fact, I will tell you to save again. After removing the battery. So we are going to do another achievement here. We need to put the battery inside somehow. Can we do that? Yeah, we can do that. And we got the achievement. Battery is not included. Power up a deactivated robot. So we got 2 achievements. One achievement is for taking out the battery and one achievement is for putting the battery in again. And I hope that you have saved after taking out the battery. Let me just reload. Where was it? This one? Wyndham Village, yeah? I think so. No, this one. So after taking out the battery. Okay, now that you have taken out the battery, just kill the robot. I think the robot will explode actually. There you go. And we got the achievement. Any old iron, completely destroy a robot. So it's up to you if you want to reload the game or not. We will have a battery. So yeah, that is how you get more than enough battery for the game. And do this in the secluded area so that nobody actually sees you. And nobody attacks you. We are all good. We got the achievement related to robots. Very nice. And we got 2 batteries. And I was going for inside here. Yeah, for the dig spot and just go inside. By the way, there are a whole lot of herbs inside this area. Just travel through and get the herbs.
Let me go!
Yeah. So let's go inside the bakery now. This one is bakery. There is one quest here that will take us to the woods.
Who are
To
you?
talk with this person here, the thing is we don't have the note to actually start the quest. Let me just see, the note is around here, I think. In the garage. Garage.
Thank goodness
I
Talk
don't
to her.
breathe again.
This is also a merchant, so
with the
that will be our
soldiers, are
4th
you?
merchant.
I run a lawful place here.
It's all
Stick to
counting,
every
don't
word
worry.
of the protocol here, I do.
No, I don't work for the soldiers, don't worry.
Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Now let me know if you're looking to buy...
So let's go with this.
Well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around it. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing...
Let's go with
well, that's
this.
good to know. But
Yeah, she actually sells slice of cake. So we need to eat Cornish pasty, slice of cake, and tea can. Not tea can, but the tea. Basically, within 30 seconds to get the achievement. We will get it here, actually, inside the bakery. Yeah, I should be going. Thank you very much. So we need to get the key from the garage, then come back. The key is for the bedroom upstairs. No, not this tea, but the tea can. I don't have space. I do have space, okay. For all three. So, if you see any slice of cake, come on. Usually they are here. Inside the bakery. Seriously, just my luck. Anyway, let's go up. So this is the bedroom. There is one guy, basically his husband, and sorry, not his, but her husband. And one manual inside. To get Cornish pasty, don't eat it. Have it in your inventory when you're ready with all three ingredients for the achievement. To get this is just for the door downstairs. Seriously, usually in the bakery you get all three things together. Yeah, okay. There is a note here. There's the garage exactly. We found this. No. We are working on that. Anyway, yeah, this is the garage. We are going for here. Church. I don't see slice of cake. I don't see pecan. I'm telling you, usually they are here. Yeah, the key is for this one. Anyway, if we didn't get all three, yeah, we'll come back and trade for the slice of cake. Let's go. Okay, so we are out. Yeah, okay. No. That is a dig spot. Let's go there. Yeah, herbs. Let me show you. There is one dig spot here, one dig spot here. There is one gnome here. And yeah, of course there. Let's go.
Get a move on, you
Get all the herbs.
You're never gonna make your salvage quota arsing around like this.
What do you need all this sodding metal for anyway?
The artificer needs it for armor.
Let's go get the dig spot first.
You lot safe. So stop your playing and moaning. Get on.
Cornish pasty, I have Cornish pasty, yeah.
But look at this lot. You expecting Genghis Khan or something?
Oh, you're welcome.
I can't go
I don't know
up from
why
here.
the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Exactly. So yeah, we were here, right? We were here. I think so, yeah, exactly here. So let's get this. We already got the achievement, so this one is here at 32.1, 80.6 in the Wyndham Village, just behind the village shop. Of course, I can't pick it up. I can't pick up anything. So from here, let's go here, get the dig spot. Then we will move and get the gnome. Then maybe go there.
Wednesday, I'll leave here, get through the wall. Somehow. Don't know how yet.
Okay. Just behind the tree. Almost where I marked. 32.8, 81.1. I don't know which number it is. I will just timestamp it when I'm doing it. So we got that. Let's go. Alright, so one gnome is here. One gun is here. One new gun. One gnome is here. Then we will go for this. By the way, there is... Since I'm here anyway. There is a chest. You can go through here or... Yeah, go through here. Push through. I think that was better. Would have taken less time. Nothing important, just to show you guys. Exactly, this property of mod. That's about it. We don't even want this. And let's get out. By the way, this was... Yeah, behind this. If I was too fast, it is at 33.3. 81.7. There is a new gun here. Do I have the space? Yes, we have the space. So you see this bridge? Right here, underneath it, there is one gun. Lead number 4, Rusty. We can equip it.
Nice to see you.
Bolt action, sniper rifle, high damage, low rate of fire.
Oh, just let me
Where it is though?
show him what I can do. We're getting nothing
Yeah, we
done
don't
here.
want weapons in our hand. Anything else here? I don't think so, right? No. Let's get the gnome here. Exactly, sitting at the window. Tattoos. This one is what? 3 or 4th one? I don't remember. Let's get it. Of course, I will timestamp. Meat we can eat. And that's about it. So this gnome was here between 3 houses at 33.9, 81.1. Another gnome is right here. Let's get that. Okay, let's get out.
I know exactly how many steps it takes to get from the lake edge.
We got that chest right there. There is nothing else here. No.
Let's not have any trouble.
Yeah, gnome is right here. Underneath the bench at 32.4, 81.9. Just near the Mereview Hotel. And this is the exit to Casterfell Woods. Okay, I don't know, this one was 3 or 4 or 5. I'm going out. So now we are going to get this node. There is a node just near the node. There is dig spot, I think lunchbox. And one gnome is just beside, actually just beside the house, the hotel. One dig spot is here and one pamphlet is here on the boat. That's about it in this location. And of course one phone booth. Get the hub. Yeah, phone booth. This one is actually the building. Yeah. Let's get this.
You have met Miss Tanner.
Yeah, I don't trust her. Go with that.
You should trust no one. You should trust me.
Alright. Since we are here anyway, and the boat is kinda right there, just beyond the tower, and the gnome is right there. So let's get this. Yeah, we are trespassing. This is the note, recent movements. Inside this house at 31.4, 82.1. Get this. Investigate the cellar, exactly. Now we can go to cellar. So track this one. And get out your metal detector and yeah, dig it. Lunchbox! And we got the achievement. Packed lunch. Find 5 buried lunchboxes. Very nice. So these recipes inside the lunch boxes, I think I've got way much before also. These are completely random. You can get it, or yeah, it's up to your luck. Painkiller I have. I think painkiller, right? Yeah, we got it just before coming here. I can't take anything from it. Iodine, combat stem, cool. No, it's okay. So let's get the gnome statue here. I don't know if it is 5th one or 6th one. Of course, you know because you are watching. I have time stamped it. So this is Mereview Hotel. From some movie, I don't know.
Maybe Swift is right.
Yeah, there are way too many Easter eggs in the game. I am not actually showing you guys, but yeah, there are. No, not corn is pasty. Nothing is inside. We can't go inside the hotel. I think from some horror movie it is reference to. So just in front of the hotel, come on, there is a boat right in front of us. There is pamphlet, I think, not comics but pamphlet. Yeah, exactly. Visitor pamphlet 1955 Grand Prix. And we got 5 lunch boxes. Very nice. 3 of the comics.
What?
And now there is one big spot right here. Let's go.
Strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authorities. Save lives.
Chemicals. Explosive low. It's okay. So we got cash at 30.7, 83.8. Alright. Yeah, okay. Already picked it up. So this is the entrance for, or sorry, exit or entrance, however you see it actually. From this side you see the door.
Watch your step.
To Casterfell Wood. We can just go there. But of course we are not going there right now.
The citizens of Wyndham, you are mine.
So now we are kind of done with everything on this side except meeting. There is one pamphlet, another pamphlet right here, and I think one note here. Yeah, we are kind of done with this part. We can just go after meeting Captain Stims here. Captain Stims. Here, and then we will actually go inside and talk to him. Now we can go here at the cellar. Yeah, it's okay. Let's go. Run.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Herbs. Yeah, 180.
We started off right by shooting.
I've already killed all the rats. Oh, they are again here. What? Huh. They respawn? Yep, they do. So anyway, we are going inside. There is... I don't think there is any rat nest inside, but some rats are there. Anyway, let's go in. Brewery cellar. Very nice. So let's go and fight with some rats first. Come on, come on. Where are you? Nobody? They are here. So if you want to find the rat's nest, just follow them from where they are coming from. are done. I don't think there's any nest inside. And if you still haven't got the Molotov cocktail recipe, you can get it here. I don't have space, seriously. I'm just going to... Come on. Anyway, we don't need to use that. Apart from the other side, very nice. We are here for the note, for one note. And we can crawl inside. Actually, we have to crawl inside. Tomato. Yeah, get everything that you can. And there is one crawl space right there. I think with some training stimulant inside. Anyway, let's go get down from here first. Gun oil, ammo, very nice. We can open it now. And this is a note. Kill the one they call Maisie. After reading it, we will know who is the killer, who is the real killer. Show this evidence to Vicka or Captain Sims. Okay, Sims. Or confront Morris Wick directly. So that is the trader, shop owner. Basically, we are going to show this and get the reward for not talking about him. For not pointing the finger. Nothing else, right? Let's go. Get the training stimulant. Seriously, I can't take anything. Okay, Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Captain Sims or confront, exactly. Same thing. Get this. Training stimulant. I definitely need that. I'm just going to eat this. And also maybe eat this. No. Alright. Yeah, we're done. So now before we go on outside, before actually meeting with them, I'm going to talk with Sims here, get the pamphlet here. There is one note here. Then we will go and talk with Morris Wick here. Get the manual. Then we will go inside, talk with Captain Sims. And probably end the episode there actually. We already got the reward from the Vicar. Yeah, let's go. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's already over 1 hour. Okay, Wyndham Village. We are outside. Let's go, we can go from here.
Not sure about you.
Where are we? Alright. In the alleyway. Between the bakery and the shop village shop. Oh, he's already gone, Captain Sims. So we redirect way too much. Usually, when you come directly here, he will be giving a speech and then you talk to him and either go with him to the village hall or just tell him that you will come without him later on. Get this anyway. And we got the achievement. We want information. Read 50 notes in the quarantine zone. I thought we already got that, but no. So that is 14 achievement all done. And of course, we are going to get the achievement to meet 5 traders. Should I get that here? Anyway, so from this standing point, basically from the... There is a name, no? Village screen, exactly. Look directly in front. There is this thing. I don't know what that is. There is another pamphlet here. Remembrance Day, service 1956. At location here, position here, 33.8, 79.8. We're done. Bakery, we're not going there right now. We should go here and talk to him. What I want to do, is it this one or this one? Grendel's head. I don't remember really. Garage, okay. There is a key. You know what? Let's go here. Where did I mark? I marked at the hall. No, we are going here. This is Grendel's head. And there is one gnome statue here. Outside. One note here. And if you remember, we have a lead. Little room. Farewell, doctor. Basically, this one is just inside here. There is June's key. That key will open. Actually, when we pick up the key, this lead will be complete. And that key will open a chest inside here in the village hall. Anyway, let's go to Grendel's head first. Just to get the achievement of talking or meeting 5, what do you call it? Traders. No, we are not going inside.
That was too close for comfort.
There is a gnome statue around here. I'm pretty sure I was looking at it, but I'm not. Maybe not. Anyway, get this. Cram sound effect yes. Yeah, exactly here. Okay, let me just see it. I remember it is... Yeah, exactly here.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Can you just go away because I need to draw my weapon. Thank you. I don't know if it was 6th or 7th or 8th. I don't know. So we can just go inside now. Let's go inside. Okay, so first thing first, talk with him. You will get one more quest. Basically, we need to deliver or get some message. 2 messages with 2 different people in Skidmore. So yeah, and of course we will get the achievement. So let's go.
Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay. What are you offering?
Dancing girls and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind. I can get me hand. Feeling that? I can offer conversation.
So, yeah. Let's go with this. I'm after certain supplies.
I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind?
Yeah. Go with this. Some heavier weaponry.
I bet you could. But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill out on Skithermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning though, out in Skithermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are.
Trader at the feed mill. Very nice.
They'll shoot before they ask. You let me know if there's out else I can help you with.
Protocol camps in Skidmore are off limit. Yeah, this is actually a very good spot to farm guns and bullets. Basically, you just kill over and over all the soldiers inside the bunker. Alright. Bard equipment, let's go with that.
Voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap I heard rumours of it, but I can't see it out more than that.
Okay. Let's go with bargaining.
A favour, eh? Well, aye. Maybe that might be what I need right now. All right, let's talk. One of them scientists, in particular, used to come to drinking here. Before it all went arse upwards, that is. He liked his ale, that fella, and ale made him chatty. He told me he worked in something called the Interchange. Never said quite where it were, but he used to stagger off towards the substation round the back of here. So that might be worth a deco.
And we got the... I think we got the... Yeah, exactly. Interchange location. Catherine gate, exactly. Is there anything more you can tell me, please?
Well, he said he worked on some gadget with that Dr. Garrow, who were a big noise over at the site. He called it a signal redirector. Top secret. Only a few of them made at the doctor's request.
Yeah, that is our third tool, and getting that
you could do worse.
will net you another achievement. Of course, we need to get that.
At the time, and she has a good brain, has Nora. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. Look, you didn't hear any of that from me, all right? Quiet as a...
Nora's grave, so that is another trader in Skethermore.
Believe me. Now, about that favour. I need to collect a few messages. Not important, you understand, but I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You, they'll let walk out of the village, so I need you to go to Skethermore for us.
Alright,
I was hoping you'd say that.
let's go with
I
helpful.
need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers, but it'll be all right if you say I sent you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore, but we have a meeting plate.
Yeah, we need to meet Nora anyway, so might as well get this done.
On your map.
Greenhouse. Yeah. You will know what happens when we get there. Let's go with
Well,
Curious.
After it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see them. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty around here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right?
Okay.
Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you? Or at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness. And by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this.
Yeah,
Well,
alright.
I think we can manage that. You
Yeah,
weren't
by the way, we
expecting
got
to
the
find a place like
achievement.
Wyndham still ticking
Mates
over
rate.
After all what's gone
Mates
on here.
rates.
Were you now?
Meet 5 traders.
Folk will get used to anything given to. Which isn't to say, it's not, reminds a fella, just the captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means you can...
Let's go with Dr.
Oh,
Garrow.
aye. There were a lady scientist here not so long ago. They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with any road. She turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up. And they stuck her in their jail on Skethermore.
Yeah, get the more peasant. Dr. Garrow. Okay, what exactly did she do?
Well, I heard,
To
I
get
don't know
locked
how
up?
much credit to give it, that she whispered summit to one of them big gun turrets of theirs over at their camp, and the thing shut off, just like that. She waltzed right into the camp, and soldiers were all turned about looking for her. Captain didn't like being made a fool of like that, of course. That's just hearsay and gossip. And I don't gossip.
Yeah, this is our 5th trader. Tomatoes, no thank you. Ethanol, pecan. I still don't have that. Yeah. Anyway, I should be going. Yeah.
See you around.
Escaping doesn't help. Yeah. Need to choose that button. And the thing is, inside this, there is a secret tunnel in the Grendel's head that leads to Skethermore. And that is a big tunnel actually. Takes up space, and there is one comics just above inside the bathroom. Bread, no thank you. We can eat this probably. Obviously, everyone has this, but no slice of cake. Come on, let me open the achievement.
Keep your nose clean.
Yeah, okay. So from the stairs, go left, and yeah, inside this, there is a comics right here. Captain Kondo, Mystery of the Moon, Lion issue 248. 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Huh. I think there is an achievement to read 10 comics or 5 comics. I don't really remember. Anyway, there's that. And we are sitting at 50 achievement all done. Right? Yeah. Get all this? No, we can't, of course. Everything is full for me. We go inside. Don't attract any
Keep the peace.
suspicion.
silly.
Pistol ammo. Thank you very much. Anything else? No. Alright, let's go down. Let me just show you the entrance of Secret Tunnel. Just behind where this guy is. Buckshaw. Reverend got his hands on the battery, okay. I already have it from him. Nothing, I can't pick up anything. Cloth, okay. So the entrance is right there. You need to squeeze through.
That's a bloody relief.
This is the entrance. I'm not going to enter right now, but this actually leads to Skidamore. This is actually a long path, and there are
Bloody
a new
hell,
thing,
that's a relief.
an exploding plant.
It's a
In fact,
wonder
I
what
will
haven't all
probably
gone
show
mad
you
with
when
it
we
like
go into
this.
Skidamore. Probably, I don't know. So yeah, let's get out, and now we are going inside this village hall to talk to Captain Sims. Okay, let's go.
There has been an increase in outdoor activity on Slattern Dale.
Now we can go ahead inside and talk to Captain Sims. Captain Sims is right there. He's searching for something. Before that, let me just see what I can pick up.
Goodness, I can
The
breathe
tea is
again.
here. Can you give me? Okay, there is a report here. Very nice. Read that. Can you give me slice of cake? No.
They'd better start showing me a bit of respect, or there'll be trouble.
Done, thank goodness.
So there is burn sal recipe here. There is this note. Thank you. I think I already got that. Yeah. No need to pick that one up. Can't use, can't take it. So this one is June's lockbox. The key is, I told you, inside here. This one is a restricted area, so yeah. Then we will come back here and get everything inside. This one is protocol document chest. So one key is with Captain Sims.
Well,
But to get
new face.
that key, you have to actually kill him. But if you kill him, you can't get the ending. So yeah, be careful. And another key is inside. I think here. This is a restricted area, basically a camp, protocol camp. And the key is on top of this building. There is another training stimulant just down below. We'll get that. I will show you how to get that. Be very sneaky about it, of course. I think in the next episode. So let's talk to Captain Sims. Grant Sims. Don't take down.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from?
So, yeah, be unsure. I'm not so sure.
Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village.
Thank you.
For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Yeah, okay. Perhaps. Yeah, exactly. Go with Prime.
All in good time. First, you need to make yourself useful to me. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside.
All right. Let's go with bargaining.
Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us.
Yeah, choose your options very, very carefully
we
here.
must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know?
Okay, be honest. Yeah, trusting. Actually, be honest, my memories are gone.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Yeah. Choose whatever you want actually. Let's go with
The
curious.
civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Okay. So be curious. Actually, do not report anything right now. And we got those things, bakery and all. Look after the bakery and all. Let's go with curious.
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
Yeah, we got the location of the interchange. Substation, exactly. Do not report anything. Let's go with Dr. Garrow.
A good Dr. Garrow? Not so good in my opinion. That woman is dangerous. Caught her up to her old nonsense again and incarcerated her smartly at our Skellamore camp. The prison is closely guarded, so don't even think about attempting to reach her without
So yeah,
our
if we
permission.
go there now, we will have to fight our way
That
through
permission may be
all the
granted if you
guards
prove yourself loyal
inside
to
the
us
prison.
here in the
So that is why we are doing this quest before. I do have something to report, but before reporting, let's go back.
Stay out of trouble, eh?
Actually, I totally forgot to confront Wick in the shop. Yeah, let's go and confront him before ending this episode. Yeah, I'm just making it longer. Okay, thankfully it is not that far. Let's go. We are going to get the manual skill, of course. Skill manual, not manual skill, but skill manual.
Hello again.
Accusing, so accuse him. This letter ties you to Maisie in the church. You killed her. Let's go with that.
Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look, just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is Vicar. Summat had to be done.
Yeah. So protocol would have you kill if they learn of your beliefs. Alright. Let's go with the vicar was spying on you.
My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is. Pure and simple.
Alright. Let's go with sympathetic.
Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we
I'm looking for that option
and
where we will
machines
get
and
the
that.
reward.
We should have stayed close to the soil.
In exchange for
Simple
silence.
as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere Vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm
I don't want
asking,
to skip the
but let
dialogues
it go,
because
will you?
I might actually
Give that letter back and we
choose
can
some
both
option that I
forget
don't
all
want to
about
pick.
it. I'll make it worth your while. I
Accidentally, of
promise.
course. Alright, bargaining, yeah, exactly. You make it worth my while and nobody else has to know about this. So choose that option for the skill manual.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And the village doesn't have to worry about that quizzling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the
Agreed to keep the shopkeeper secret.
purpose. Well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
Can you tell me more about it?
Belief.
Let's go with that.
They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know naught.
And all
Everyone
these
says the
dialogues are
folk
making
in
my
the woods are
episode
cracked,
way too much longer than it
but they look like
needs
the
to be.
only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, they knows. upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it.
Yeah, let's see what he has. Nothing much actually. Nope. Grenades. This one is actually really nice. High damage. This one is average damage. And this one is high damage. Okay, this one is better. Definitely better than this actually. Seriously, I can have more than what we are getting, but yeah, never mind then. I should be going, get this, learn, crafting manual. Exactly. Gunsmith, deep pockets, and crafting speed. Finally, we have deep pockets. Let me just show you, in fact, and open it up. So, Gunsmith unlocks recipe to craft spirit weapon. So now we can work towards the achievement to have a pristine weapon after unlocking it, of course. Crafting speed, crafting time is substantially reduced. I mean, we don't really need that. Carry more crafting supplies and ammo. So yeah, we definitely need that. I'm going to purchase this. Now I can have more ammo. I should have this before, but yeah, what can we do? And more crafting things. Let's go to skills. I'm going to open this also. Gunsmith. Definitely open this for 7. Okay, I have 17. Very nice. This one is good, but I'm just going to wait for this one and this one. If I remember correctly, yeah, we are going to get this and Skadamur, where Dr. Caro is. And Smith. Thank you. Dusty stock and pristine. So we can get some stock weapon in the world, but pristine we have to make. So for a rusty weapon to convert into stock, we need 2 of the same weapon. For stock to pristine, we need 2 of the same weapon, and of course more crafting materials and all. So let me just see. Come on, not this. Crafting, exactly. Upgrading guns. Under upgrades. Upgrades. So we need gun oil, 2 of these, and scrap. Okay, for every gun it is different. So we do have revolver, but I don't have any pneumatic tubes here. So we are done with this guy, and we are done with this quest. Let's go back to Captain Sims before we end this episode. Before I end this episode, and let me show you the state of the map. So basically, we have done away with all the things inside this area. Basically, this area, this area, this area. So we had this one, this road, and this area all together is complete. In the next episode, we will do all this, get the key and all, get everything here, probably get the episode for all the gnomes statue, and yeah, get out of here. I think in the next episode we will complete this area. Yeah, let's go and talk to Captain Sims to complete this quest. Can you give me slice of cake? No. Come on. Now we can pick up more things.
Not sure I like the look of you.
What is bad with my look, mate? I am handsome. Corn space tea. I just need slice of cake. I should have taken the trade. Yeah. Okay. I see it. I'm going to... Come on. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to eat it. So pick it up. Don't eat it. Pick it up. Carefully. Have it in your inventory. So we need this. We need this. Come on. And we need the tea. So I'm going to use it from here. Basically, we need to drink tea from tin can, not from this. Not from this.
Start it again tomorrow.
From this. So use this and eat it and eat it. And we got the achievement high tea. Consume a Cornish pasty, English tea, and a slice of cake in 30 seconds. That is 16 achievement all done. Very nice. Let's go and complete this quest. So
Report
doc.
anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
So choose. I have something to report.
Yes, what is it?
You need to send someone to church. There's been a murder.
There's been a what?
Choose that.
Sergeant, take a squad to the church at once. And the culprit? Surely not the...
Murder in the church, yeah. Okay, what options do we have? So we are going to frame Vicar because that is the best option. That will keep the trader here. That is why we are choosing the Vicar. Vicar is of no use to us. So suspicious, choose that.
Good Lord! One cannot even trust a man of God in this place. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline?
Reported Vicar, exactly.
I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me.
It is all.
It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads.
Okay, be blunt. I have helped you. Now what can protocol do for me?
Straight to the point. Very good. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skeather.
Exactly, that is what we want.
With us on the same side.
So now we can go about our business inside Skadamur also. And also in the prison. And nobody will attack us if we don't draw weapons.
As a stranger,
and don't attack
you're in a
guards
perfect
there.
position to help me with a delicate matter.
If you can offer me escape, then I will help you choose that.
I'm delighted to hear it. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol.
Alright. What do you mean he is dangerous?
When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio, and now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it, what trick she uses to disable our machines.
Okay. So let's go with curious.
Yes.
Actually, you can choose anything here.
Now, I would advise advise you against doing anything unsanctioned. My men will kill you in an instant if you attempt any silly shenanigans. Here, this pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethamore camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too. All the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear.
Okay, so that is why this church thingy was important to finish, because now we have the pass to move into prison without fighting anybody. And the thing is, yeah, when you go to the prison, Dr. Garrow will ask you to release her, help her escape. Don't do that before we actually explore and get everything in the Skethamore. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to actually end this episode right here, and we will finish this part, all this part, in the next episode before we move into the Skethamore area. That will be our third area. So yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next episode. Do subscribe to the channel to help me grow, to get the notification of the next video, of the next game, of the next walkthrough. Yeah, see you in the next episode of Atomfall.